Have you ever gone to bed exhausted, only to find yourself waking up again and again to use the bathroom? Maybe it happens once, maybe twice, maybe even 3 or 4 times every single night. You tell yourself it's just part of getting older. But what if it isn't? What if the foods you eat every day are quietly forcing your bladder to work overtime while you're trying to sleep? Most people think nighttime urination is only about drinking too much water before bed. But according to many urologists, that's only a small part of the story. The truth is that your dinner, your evening snacks, and even healthy foods you believe are helping you could be making your nights much worse. The good news is that simple changes in what and when you eat may help your bladder stay calmer through the night, allowing you to sleep longer and wake up feeling refreshed. Before we begin, tell us in the comments how many times you usually wake up to use the bathroom at night. And if you're looking for simple science-based tips to stay healthier as you age, make sure to subscribe because today's information could completely change the way you think about your evening meals. Getting up occasionally during the night is perfectly normal. However, waking up 2 or more times almost every night is often called nocturia, and it affects millions of older adults around the world. While enlarged prostate, overactive bladder, diabetes, heart conditions, and certain medications can all play a role, many people don't realize that nutrition has a surprisingly powerful influence on nighttime urination. Your kidneys, bladder, hormones, and digestive system all respond to what you eat throughout the day. Certain foods encourage your body to produce more urine, while others irritate the bladder lining or cause blood sugar spikes that increase fluid loss. On the other hand, the right foods can help stabilize these systems and reduce unnecessary trips to the bathroom after you've gone to bed. One of the first things many urologists recommend is paying close attention to salt intake. Salt is hidden in far more foods than most people realize. Canned soups, frozen dinners, deli meats, crackers, chips, sauces, and even bread can contain large amounts of sodium. When you eat too much salt, your body holds onto extra water during the day. Later, as you lie down at night, that fluid begins to move back into your bloodstream, and your kidneys work to remove it. The result is more urine production while you're trying to sleep. Reducing sodium doesn't mean your food has to become bland. Fresh herbs, garlic, lemon juice, black pepper, paprika, and other natural seasonings can add incredible flavor without overwhelming your kidneys or bladder. Many people notice improvement simply by preparing more meals at home and choosing fresh ingredients over heavily processed foods. Another important factor is the timing of your meals. Eating a very large dinner late in the evening forces your digestive system to work hard while your body should be preparing for rest. Heavy meals can increase blood flow to the digestive tract, affect blood sugar regulation, and make your body less efficient at settling into deep sleep. A lighter dinner eaten 2 to 3 hours before bedtime often gives your body enough time to digest comfortably before you lie down. This doesn't mean going to bed hungry. Instead, it means choosing balanced portions that satisfy you without overwhelming your digestive system. Many people are surprised to learn that sugar can also contribute to nighttime urination. When blood sugar rises too high, your kidneys try to remove the excess glucose through urine. As glucose leaves your body, it pulls water along with it, increasing urine volume. Even people without diabetes may experience blood sugar swings after eating desserts, sweetened drinks, candy, pastries, or large amounts of refined carbohydrates in the evening. Choosing foods that release energy more slowly can help your body maintain steadier blood sugar levels overnight. Whole grains, vegetables, beans, and moderate portions of fruit are often much better choices than sugary snacks before bed. Protein also deserves attention. Lean proteins such as chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, tofu, and Greek yogurt help keep you feeling satisfied while supporting stable blood sugar. Including moderate amounts of protein with dinner may reduce late-night hunger and decrease the temptation to snack on sweets before bed. However, balance is important. Extremely large portions of protein aren't necessary and may not provide additional benefits. A balanced plate that combines lean protein with vegetables and healthy carbohydrates usually works best. Speaking of vegetables, they should play a major role in your evening meal. Vegetables provide fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support overall health without causing dramatic blood sugar spikes. Leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, green beans, carrots, peppers, and asparagus all make excellent choices. Fiber also supports digestive health, and constipation is an often overlooked contributor to bladder symptoms. When the bowels become backed up, They can place pressure on the bladder, making you feel the urge to urinate more often. Eating enough fiber throughout the day helps promote regular bowel movements and may reduce unnecessary bladder pressure. Hydration is another area where many people accidentally make things worse. Some individuals become so frustrated with nighttime urination that they stop drinking water during the day. Ironically, this can actually irritate the bladder because concentrated urine is more likely to trigger urgency. Instead of severely limiting fluids, many urologists recommend staying well hydrated during the morning and afternoon, then gradually reducing fluid intake during the last couple of hours before bedtime. This approach allows your body to stay hydrated without overwhelming your bladder while you're sleeping. The type of beverages you choose matters just as much as the amount. Coffee, strong tea, energy drinks, and many soft drinks contain caffeine, which acts as both a stimulant and a mild diuretic. It can increase urine production while also making the bladder more sensitive. Even people who feel they sleep well after an evening cup of coffee may notice more nighttime bathroom visits without realizing the connection. If you enjoy caffeine, consider having it earlier in the day instead of after lunch or dinner. Alcohol presents another challenge. Many people enjoy a glass of wine or a beer in the evening because it seems relaxing, but alcohol reduces the production of a hormone called vasopressin, which normally helps your body conserve water. With less vasopressin available, your kidneys produce more urine. Alcohol may also interfere with normal sleep cycles, making you more likely to notice the urge to urinate during the night. Limiting alcohol, especially in the hours before bedtime, can make a meaningful difference for many people. Certain foods can irritate the bladder directly. Spicy meals loaded with hot peppers, chili powder, or strong spices may trigger bladder discomfort in sensitive individuals. Acidic foods like tomatoes, citrus fruits, and vinegar-based dishes can have a similar effect for some people, although not everyone experiences these triggers. Artificial sweeteners found in diet drinks and sugar-free products may also increase bladder irritation in certain individuals. Keeping track of how your body responds can help identify patterns that are unique to you. One nutrient that deserves special attention is magnesium. Magnesium plays a role in muscle relaxation, including the muscles involved in bladder function. Foods rich in magnesium include spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, and whole grains. While these foods aren't magic cures, including them regularly as part of a balanced diet supports many systems throughout the body, including healthy muscle and nerve function. Potassium is another important mineral because it helps balance sodium levels and supports normal muscle activity. Bananas, sweet potatoes, avocados, beans, yogurt, and leafy greens provide potassium naturally. However, anyone with kidney disease should always speak with their healthcare provider before intentionally increasing potassium intake, as their needs may be different. Healthy fats also have an important place in an evening meal. Foods like salmon, walnuts, flax seeds, olive oil, and avocados provide nutrients that support heart health and help reduce inflammation throughout the body. A healthier cardiovascular system also supports healthy kidney function, which plays a central role in regulating urine production. Choosing grilled salmon with vegetables and brown rice instead of fried fast food is a simple example of how one meal can benefit multiple systems at once. Another overlooked habit is late-night snacking. Sitting in front of the television with cookies, ice cream, salty chips, or sugary cereals often creates the perfect combination of excess sodium, sugar, and unnecessary calories. If you genuinely feel hungry before bed, a smaller snack like plain Greek yogurt, a handful of unsalted nuts, or sliced vegetables may satisfy your appetite without putting as much stress on your bladder. The foods you eat cannot eliminate every cause of nighttime urination, but they can significantly influence how hard your bladder and kidneys work while you sleep. Many people spend years believing frequent nighttime bathroom trips are simply an unavoidable part of aging when, in reality, small nutritional changes can sometimes lead to noticeable improvements. Better sleep doesn't just leave you feeling more energetic the next day. It also supports memory, mood, immune function, heart health, and overall quality of life. The meals you choose tonight may have a much bigger impact on tomorrow morning than you ever imagined. Many people focus only on what they eat for dinner, but what you eat throughout the entire day also affects how your bladder behaves at night. Your body works around the clock to maintain a delicate balance of fluids, minerals, hormones, and energy. When that balance is disrupted from morning until evening, the effects often become most noticeable after you go to bed. That's why urologists often encourage patients to look at their daily eating habits instead of searching for one magical food that will solve everything overnight. One of the best habits you can develop is eating regular balanced meals instead of skipping breakfast or lunch and then eating a huge dinner. When you go many hours without eating, you're more likely to overeat in the evening. Large meals require more digestion, often leading to blood sugar fluctuations and increased thirst. That extra thirst encourages you to drink more fluids later in the evening, which naturally increases the amount of urine your body produces overnight. A steady eating schedule keeps your metabolism more stable and makes it easier to avoid late-night cravings. Fiber deserves another closer look because it supports much more than digestion. A healthy digestive system reduces pressure inside the abdomen, allowing the bladder to function more comfortably. Constipation is surprisingly common as people get older, especially among those who don't consume enough fruits, vegetables, legumes, or whole grains. Even mild constipation can press against the bladder, making it feel full long before it actually is. This creates frequent urges to urinate both during the day and throughout the night. Increasing fiber gradually while drinking enough water during the daytime may improve both bowel health and bladder comfort over time. Whole grains are another excellent addition to your meals. Brown rice, oatmeal, quinoa, whole wheat bread, and barley release energy more slowly than refined grains like white bread or white rice. This slower digestion helps maintain steadier blood sugar levels and reduces the dramatic spikes that may contribute to increased urine production. Whole grains also contain valuable vitamins and minerals that support healthy nerve and muscle function, both of which are important for normal bladder control. Many people believe fruit should be avoided because of its natural sugar, but that's not usually the case. Most fruits contain fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, and water that benefit overall health. However, choosing the right fruits at the right time can make a difference. Berries, apples, pears, and melons are generally gentle choices for many people. Some individuals notice that highly acidic fruits such as oranges, lemons, grapefruit, or pineapple irritate the bladder when eaten late in the evening. Every person's body is different, so paying attention to how specific foods affect you can be very helpful. Vegetables should make up a large portion of your dinner plate. Colorful vegetables provide nutrients that support the immune system, reduce inflammation, and promote healthy circulation. Better circulation allows oxygen and nutrients to reach tissues throughout the body, including the kidneys and bladder. Cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and cauliflower are particularly rich in compounds that support overall health. Leafy greens like spinach and kale provide magnesium, potassium, and other essential nutrients that help muscles function properly. Lean protein continues to be one of the most valuable parts of an evening meal. Fish, skinless chicken, turkey, beans, lentils, tofu, and eggs help satisfy hunger without causing large blood sugar spikes. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and trout also provide omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health and may help reduce inflammation throughout the body. Since healthy circulation is closely connected to healthy kidney function, these foods contribute to your body's ability to regulate fluids efficiently. Healthy fats deserve attention as well. Olive oil, avocados, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, and flax seeds contain nutrients that support long-term health while helping you stay full after meals. Feeling satisfied after dinner makes you less likely to reach for processed snacks later in the evening. Those processed snacks are often loaded with sodium, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats that can interfere with restful sleep. Processed foods are one of the biggest hidden problems in the modern diet. Many frozen meals, fast foods, packaged snacks, canned products, and restaurant meals contain astonishing amounts of sodium without tasting especially salty. Even foods that seem healthy, like canned vegetables or prepared soups, may contain several hundred milligrams of sodium in a single serving. Reading nutrition labels becomes an important habit because sodium adds up quickly throughout the day. Preparing more meals at home gives you complete control over the amount of salt that ends up on your plate. Another eating habit that may help is slowing down during meals. Eating too quickly often leads to overeating before your brain has enough time to recognize that you're full. Larger portions increase digestion demands and frequently leave you feeling thirsty afterward. Eating slowly, chewing thoroughly, and enjoying each bite allows your body to recognize fullness naturally, making it easier to stop before becoming overly full. Timing matters almost as much as food choices. Ideally, dinner should be finished at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This gives your digestive system time to process much of the meal before you lie down. Going to bed immediately after eating can increase acid reflux, disrupt sleep quality, and encourage additional fluid intake because many people feel thirsty after a heavy meal. Simply moving dinner a little earlier can help some people experience fewer interruptions during the night. Even healthy beverages deserve careful timing. Herbal teas without caffeine can be relaxing, but they are still fluids. Drinking several large mugs shortly before bed may completely fill the bladder regardless of how healthy the beverage is. Instead of consuming most of your fluids after dinner, spread them throughout the morning and afternoon. By the evening, your body will already be well hydrated, making it easier to reduce fluid intake naturally without feeling thirsty. Many people overlook the importance of maintaining a healthy weight. Excess body weight places additional pressure on the bladder and surrounding muscles. Over time, this pressure can contribute to urinary urgency and nighttime urination. Losing even a modest amount of weight through healthier eating habits often reduces strain on the bladder while improving blood sugar control, blood pressure, and overall health. These improvements work together to support better sleep and fewer overnight bathroom trips. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, controlling blood sugar becomes especially important. Elevated glucose levels force the kidneys to work harder to remove excess sugar from the bloodstream. As glucose leaves through the urine, it draws additional water with it, increasing urine volume. Eating meals rich in fiber, lean protein, and healthy fats while limiting sugary foods can help maintain steadier blood sugar levels throughout the day and into the night. Some people also experience swelling in their legs during the day, especially after sitting or standing for long periods. When you lie down at night, that fluid returns to the bloodstream and eventually reaches the kidneys, increasing urine production. Although this isn't caused by food alone, reducing sodium intake and maintaining a balanced diet may help reduce fluid retention over time. Better circulation and healthier blood vessels also contribute to improved fluid balance. Another useful habit is avoiding very salty restaurant meals in the evening. Restaurant portions are often much larger than necessary, and many dishes contain hidden salt in sauces, marinades, and seasonings. A single restaurant meal can contain more sodium than your body needs for an entire day. Cooking at home more often allows you to enjoy flavorful meals while keeping sodium under control. Many people also underestimate the effect of desserts after dinner. Ice cream, cakes, cookies, pastries, candy, and sugary beverages create rapid increases in blood sugar, followed by crashes that may disturb sleep. Some people wake during these blood sugar fluctuations and then notice the urge to urinate simply because they're already awake. Replacing high-sugar desserts with healthier alternatives a few nights each week can support more stable overnight blood sugar. Perhaps the most important lesson is that there is rarely one single cause of nighttime urination. For one person, excess sodium may be the biggest problem. For another, it may be caffeine, alcohol, poor blood sugar control, constipation, or simply eating dinner too late. The encouraging news is that these factors are often connected, and improving one healthy habit frequently leads to improvements in several others. Small changes practiced consistently can have a greater impact than dramatic diets that are impossible to maintain. Your bladder is constantly responding to the choices you make every day. Every balanced meal, every serving of vegetables, every reduction in excess salt, and every healthier evening habit gives your body another opportunity to work more efficiently. While these changes may not produce instant results after one dinner, many people begin noticing gradual improvements over the following weeks as healthier habits become part of their daily routine.